Well, good morning everybody and welcome back to the farm. We are almost done with fava beans. It has been an incredibly high stress situation really. It's not even just stress, it's just been an absolute pain in the backside. Basically, like in particular this paddock we're in here of beans, it's just full of vetch. It's chock-a-block full of vetch. It hasn't had vetch in here. It'll be about 3 years since there was vetch grown in here last. We grew that, we harvested it for seed, and I think therein lies part of the problem. If it was just sown for sheep feed and sprayed off or grazed off, I don't think we'd really be having the problem, but because we harvested it, there's probably a lot of seed left behind, a lot of seed dropped on the ground, stuff that you don't get, and it's just such a good year this year. There is just so much vetch in the beans, and it's a big problem because when you take it to the silo, you're only allowed 4 seeds per sample. So I wouldn't have been surprised if we had 20 plus seeds in a sample. So we have had to clean it. Dad's been over there. Well, I've been over there too, just putting in the time, putting in the hours. We've got a little quick cleaner. I can tell you now, she ain't quick. There's nothing quick about it. We're probably doing about 8 tonne per hour over there. We've just been chewing away. It's been really hot during the days. Like today it's going to be 39. We've got a total fire ban. That's why, we're up at 6 o'clock this morning, 5:30, 6 o'clock up here. Started harvesting. Dad's been cleaning away over there. Just really grateful that he's put in the hours over there and helped me out. We're nearly there. We got 10 hectares to go in here, and it's going to be bittersweet to be done in here. We just got to go and do a few peas after this, and then we're just about done for the year. So it's been a saga, guys, an absolute saga, but we're getting there. But at the end of the day, these beans have been phenomenal. I mean, we've only grown them for 3 years, I think, but we've had 3 pretty good years to grow them, and these will be the best ones we've grown. So I'm thinking these are going to go, well, adding up what we've taken out of here and sort of what we got left, I think they'll go between 4.5 and 5 tonnes to the hectare, which is absolutely phenomenal. I mean, they're going to yield as well as the barley almost, which is just almost doesn't even make sense for a legume to yield that well. But hey man, we'll take that. That's absolutely awesome. So I don't think we're going to be able to harvest too long today, unfortunately, just with the total fire ban and getting really warm. So I mean, you don't want to be harvesting these things anyway when it gets too hot. Always find the fine dust off these like beans and peas and just these types of crops, the legumes. It's quite flammable. It's a bit of an extra fire risk, and generally the heat you tend to crack a few more as they go through the machine, and so we just try and do it in the morning or the evening or whenever the weather's cool, basically. So we're probably in one of the best parts of the paddock now for vetch. I mean, I'm hardly finding any vetch in here, but you can see there's another one down here. But before, where the crop was a bit thinner, the ground was a bit more acidic, you'd be able to go like that and there would just be vetch all through it. But this stuff here looks pretty good. Probably not too far off the pace. But the beans look really great. They're really good quality, nice colour. There's the odd discoloured one, but I think it's like 1% when it goes through the silo. So pretty good all in all. But anyway, with all that being said, I have some beans over there in a field bin that were cleaned. I'm just going to transfer them over to another bin that's easier for the truck to outload out of. So we'll do that, and then we'll probably just finish getting this load clean, and that might be about it for the day. Might as well hack another one off while I can. I'll show you guys down here. I don't know how well the camera will see these lighter spots here. All over here. That is all vetch plants growing up through the beans. And therein lies my problem. But you can see out here as well, there's plenty of it. Not quite sure when we'll see beans yield that well again, but I'd say it'll be a fair while. Alright, well I guess I'll show you guys this quick cleaner quickly. So that's the trickle that we are cleaning at, the pace we are cleaning at, an absolute trickle. Like I said, maybe only 8 tonne an hour, maybe 10 if we're lucky. But yeah, it's a pretty simple setup. It's just basically a set of screens, and it's got augers running up through there, and so all you can really do with this thing is separate smaller things from bigger things. So beans and vetch. Beans are really big, vetch is really quite small, and it augers it through there, pushes everything to the outside, and hopefully the vetch will fall out through the screen. So the place where this quick cleaner would really come into its own is if you had a bit of a dry year and you got a few too many screenings or undersized grain in your wheat or barley and it's knocking you back a grade, and you just want to take a couple of percent, 2, 3, 4% screenings or something like that out of your wheat or barley. You run it through there pretty quick. It'll do a really good job because you'll be able to really push the stuff through pretty quickly. For this, we've really got to slow it down and let it work because there's just so much vetch in there. We've got to give it time to really try and separate. Well guys, everything here is full up. It's a total Faba ban, like I said, so I'm not going to go harvesting now. It's gotten really, really warm out here. Got a truck coming at, what, 2 or 3 o'clock this arvo. He'll take all that clean stuff away, and then hopefully, well, maybe later tonight or early in the morning, we'll come back and finish these beans off, which will be bloody awesome. Well, good morning guys. Welcome back to the bean paddock. Yesterday was a bit of a funny old day. It was about 40 degrees and then the wind swung around to the southwest and it dropped, and it was actually, we got a couple of small showers of rain last night and it was really cool overnight, like really cool, and actually there was dew that came down. So I'm just having a look at the beans now to see whether I can start harvesting them because the pods were very, very sticky this morning, but I think we should be right. I only want to chew off a couple of boxfuls just so we can get cleaning again, and then I'm probably gonna, Dad's moving some sheep in because he's got shearing, so I might sit there and clean for a while, and yeah, I don't know, hopefully we can get these done today, but we'll just have a look at these now and see what I think of the pods and go from there. So they're not the crispiest, like they're still a little bit rubbery sort of, but they're starting to crunch up now, so I think we'll be able to chew through a few of those and get cleaning. I really want to get these beans done today, I really do, so let's do it. Oh, if you guys are seeing these ratchet straps down here, by the way, I put those on there for when we go and harvest the beans, the peas. It's because we don't have a top cross auger that goes across to help feed the peas in. I put a couple of ratchet straps there just so they have something to push up against rather than trying to feed in and all the way over the back, basically. I guess if you don't know what I'm talking about, you just have to keep it tuned in here, and when we're harvesting the peas, you'll see. They're bloody noisy little things. They sound like little bullets going in the grain tank. The camera probably doesn't pick it up all that well, but oh, yeah. And when you're augering them or moving them or anything like that, they're just so loud. I'm telling you, it doesn't matter what day it is, what paddock you're in, what direction you're harvesting. The wind is always going the wrong way. It's always blowing something back over in front of you where you can't see, or something like that anyway, but it's just the way it is. now we just go and sit down and wait.
I find if you throw it, that quite often.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure that my camera died. I got a flat battery there when I was filming that last little bit. So I'll just explain what we were doing there. Basically, that bucket or that little tub that we had was about equivalent of 3.5 samples at the silo. So what they would take to test, there's about 3.5 samples in that little tub. Now, on the clean stuff, we're getting, I can't even remember now, I think it was 5, 6 or 7 seeds, so we're getting about 2 seeds roughly per sample, which is within spec, you're allowed 4. Then we grabbed a bucket full, that filled the tub with unclean stuff, and we counted 140 seeds, vetch seeds, in that whole tub full. Now that's about 40 seeds per sample, so that gives you some idea of how much vetch is in there and how good a job that little quick clean is doing. I mean, it's slow. Don't get me wrong, it's very slow, and we're sort of thinking 8 or 9 tonne an hour, but at the end of the day, it was going to cost, if I got top crop seed cleaners out, it was going to be, he said $40 to $50 per tonne to get it clean enough to deliver. So we're just getting the job done. We're getting it done, it's been slow, we've saved ourselves quite a bit of money. So just to break it all down for you guys, that's pretty much what's been happening. So I'm just going to fill the chaser bin again, fill the header up, and then we'll empty the chaser bin into the truck, but then we might need to take some clean stuff out of the clean bin and fill the chaser bin with it, just so we got room to keep cleaning. And we're going to be painfully close to finishing then. So we are just shuffling around a bit of the clean stuff there so we can continue cleaning. Just fill the chaser bin up. Yeah, once the truck's probably just about empty again, the bin will be full again, and then I'll just be able to finish off the last 4 or 5 tonne that's out in the paddock and clean it and get it out of here and just be done with it. It'll be a beautiful thing. It looks like we got some lunch deliveries coming. Oh yeah. Looks like I'm going to have to take over seed cleaning. I think Dad's got a few other things to do to get organised for a bit of shearing. Nice ride. Sorry. Thank you.
Didn't want to drive it up with that thing.
Yeah, I know.
Girls were asleep.
Are they sleeping? Ooh,
Yeah,
okay.
just woke up.
Alright. Oh yeah, someone was asking me what new car we got. Well, that's it there. Kia Sorento. Not a Toyota like someone was saying. Nope. Yeah. Nope, looks like I'm going to tip this off and go and reap the last 5 tonne out in the paddock. And then I'll have to take over the seed cleaning. My goodness, have a look at all that vetch. That is unbelievable. Never have I seen such an abomination. By the way, I probably should mention all this vetch saga. If you're not a farmer, when you've got vetch in beans, there's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can spray them out with. They're both a legume, a broadleaf. You can't do anything to control it. So it is what it is. However, in saying that, I'm not fully around all the different varieties of beans. These are Samira. You might be able to do something. There may be something you can use in a different variety. I don't really know, but the goal going forward really is to leave the bean country as bean country, not put vetch on it again. So that will alleviate this problem going forward into the future. Well, that is it, folks. That is the end of bean harvest. And there is a hawk out here trying to get lunch, and I'm just coming to the end of this crop, and there is quails everywhere. Anyway, that's the end of faba beans. Wheat, check. Barley, check. Faba beans, check. Beautiful. Right, there goes another one. Back to cleaning. Hey, at least it's not 40 degrees today. Okay, folks. It's done. It's all cleaned. We're finished here. Beans are done. That is awesome. We'll get this equipment back down to the house there and call it a day, maybe. Okay, dudes, and maybe even dudettes. That is it. We just moved the last couple of things back. Gonna call it a day for now. Possibly a couple of showers of rain tonight, they're saying again, which has kind of been the ongoing scenario for the last few days, and is the ongoing scenario for the next few days. Just a bit of thundery sort of activity floating around, but thank you very much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed this one, and take it easy. We'll see you in the next one.